And we are back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 12, episode 11. So I'm sorry, this show is starting a little bit more later than when it was scheduled. I basically had stuff to do, and then Chaz also had stuff to do. So that's why this show ended up starting later than the time zone it normally actually starts. But I think moving forward, I'll announce this on this episode. The show was pretty much probably going to end up starting around 8 PST, actually. So that way, right when Chaz gets off work, he could just rest for a little bit, and then we could go into the show. So, but for Sundays, for the Cloud9 podcast, it'll be 5:30 PST. And then on Thursdays, I'm pretty sure it's going to be around 8 PST. But I'll update all the times for both podcasts, actually, on the channel's About section, which you can go to, go to any of the links, Rumble, Twitch, podcasting platforms where we put the show on, actually, and the other show as well. But yes, we did end up hitting 1,000 subscribers, actually. So thank you to every single person that has subscribed to the channel over the years, actually, coming off of losing one channel to basically now having this channel where I hit 1,000 subscribers again. And then I have the comic channel that's been growing a little bit. Going to be working on putting more content on there as well, putting out more content for the Yu-Gi-Oh channel that I'm going to end up getting started. It got set back a little bit, not because I wanted to, because I had something else I needed to do with it before I started it. And then the other channel, I'm going to start putting out content on, which I'll announce what it is on the channel update video. And that's coming up very, very soon. So yeah, if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you this episode of the Cloud9 podcast if you enjoyed it, and comment down below. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's episode of the Cloud9 podcast, we're going to talk about the LCS. We're going to preview some of the matches coming up for the final week of the LCS 2024 Summer Split and the 2024 LEC season finals. And then a little bit of LCK talk, maybe. But what's going on, Black Man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Got some videos done, or at Clip On, put them videos out.
Okay.
Got some Pokemon training done. Yeah, got a lot of good stuff done today. For the good part, pretty much. I think the main thing I gotta do now is set up a streaming schedule.
Okay.
I realized, I might do 3 days this week, but then I might not do a single day next week because I got early work.
Okay.
Early work.
I gotta wake up at, you know me, man. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So I'm out the door at basically at 5:50. I'm leaving to go to work. Chloe, go to bed. What do you mean go to bed? I'll be going to bed after this show. Young lady, go to bed.
Hey, Chloe, how about you come over and tuck him in?
God, Chloe, if you tucked me in, that would be great. Honestly, Daddy Rizmaster MSK is always on the duty.
Oh God.
But yeah, I just people do know if you knew me from my back in the days, I'd already hit 1,000 subscribers already, so I knew how to do it. But this time around, just we're back in it. We're back in the game again. I just gotta not get in trouble like I did before. So I gotta play. Yeah. What was that saying in The Dark Knight? Gary, after they captured Joker, he was like, "You like to play things close to the chest." I gotta play things I gotta play things really close to the chest now. Like absolutely heart-wrenching close to the chase now. But you guys like the series of Full Day of Going to the Movie Theater? I'll be going to see Borderlands Saturday, 9:30 PST.
I was watching some of that video you put out earlier. I knew that movie was going to be out. And I'm a Borderlands fan. I played all the games.
You played all of them? Oh, okay. I was never. I said in the video. It was something that never really.
I got to the point where I was buying. See, this is when I was playing video games. When I was buying the DLC, I remember I was playing the.
I was buying DLC. New games the week of they would drop too when I had the money.
I did that for Borderlands too. I didn't do that for Borderlands. I was behind. I think I beat it. I think I beat it in like a week and a half. And then this one, I used to play video games nonstop. Yeah. And then I think was that after that, I got the DLC. I bought all the DLC, beat all those. came back, beat the game again, beat the game again, beat the game again.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and then eventually, I get like DLC. The Borderlands 2 was not as fun. It was a little too easy once you beat the first one. The movie, I was like, I don't know what the hell this movie is. It's trying to be like Jumanji, but there's no. I was like, okay, this is one of those where you put people in the movie, you just tell them to act. Just
Yeah, because I'll be honest here, I don't know if
funny.
they race swapped any characters. I don't know if they gender swapped any characters. I'm pretty sure they did. I mean,
Oh
there
no,
being comparisons for
I
they
know,
sure
I
did
know, I
that.
know they definitely did. But the issue is those games you could swap the characters. You could swap some of them.
Mhm.
You could swap some of the characters. That's the thing.
And then the part that really threw me off, I wanted to make sure I included what that director said. I was seeing her going like, "Damn, this man straight up basically said, fuck it, I'm just making a movie."
Yeah,
Didn't know what that shit was based on. He's like, "Fuck,
it's
this
based
is
off
about to
people in
be,
the.
dude, man, this is about to be certainly one of the movies ever made."
Yeah, I don't know. This that's gonna be in the movies of all time. You know.
This directors directed, producers produced, actors acted, and magic.
Because this is what the Borderlands video game is. It's an action role playing first shooter, first person looter shooter video game franchise in a space western science fiction setting.
Mm-hmm.
You know it consisted of 7 games with multiple downloadable DLCs. Borderlands 2, Borderlands the prequel, the pre-sequel. I hated that one. Borderlands 3 was the one where I beat it in a fast enough time where I was able to return it and got a good chunk of my money back.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland, that was trash. Tiny Tina's Assault on that DLC was garbage. And Tales from the Borderland, that shit was trash. And the new Tales from the Borderland, oh god. It got to the point where I was just buying them on. I was buying a digital version because I just didn't want to buy a physical copy. I was like, you know what? If I'm done with this, I could just delete this shit.
Oh, and then even in the video, people don't remember Grace Randolph, the only person to give it a positive review at that moment in time when the score dropped. People have to know on Rotten Tomatoes, you can show your score. I'm a verified audience member, right? I could put out my rating. You can choose to not put out your rating. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. You can either hide your rating or choose not to put out. She didn't put her score out like all the other critics did, but claimed she liked the movie. Okay, if you like the movie, put out your score. Then put your score there if you said you like it. She didn't do it. That led me to believe, I don't know if she even liked it. Usually people that like movies like that, they'll put out the scores to at least put their money where their mouth is.
Or maybe she liked it, but she didn't like it as much as she wanted. It could be she didn't like it, but
it's a weird thing. Yeah,
it's one of those.
If you're gonna say you liked it, put the score there. Everyone else did. Everyone. One of the reviews was like, "This is just an insult to movies in general." I was like, "Bruh, this is about to be a fucking piece of shit, probably." But people know, I don't know about that yet. I'm gonna go watch it.
The main thing is they got Roland, they have Lilith in there, yep, and protagonist, what is it? And they don't. Wait a second.
I know who's starring. They have Kevin Hart, Kate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, as the two main characters. Where the fuck is these motherfuckers ain't got no. Wait a second. Where's Mordecai and Brick? What the fuck?
Do you think I have to be honest here, I'm not surprised if they missed out.
There's only 2 main characters, and then everybody else is like might be comedy. Claptrap, yeah, I know about Claptrap. Okay, because there's a lot of names in there. Like you could just like as long as you've. They went with the 2 main characters, Roland and Lilith, from the first. Oh god, okay.
Crazy world we live in, people. But yes, I will be going to the movie theaters to watch Borderlands. Same time I watch Trap, and Trap is and I'm going to be dropping the Trap spoiler, basically spoiler
M. Night
review.
Shyamalan film. He fucked that up.
I'm just being honest here, man. Like when they're out of the concert, the movie should have just ended. Bro is just having an extra third act where it's just fucking
that's what
bad.
happens. He does too much. Like even with that movie where he had all three people from like the Unforgiven, where Bruce Willis, if he does, why is he killing Bruce Willis at the end? What point?
I'm just being honest here, man. There's a part in Trap where the villain could just like win and leave. Character doesn't, and then goes back to the house. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we? And keep it. He's the sole writer on his movies. I'm pretty sure he's written most of his movies, actually. So this guy is responsible for director, producing, and writing. Bro, let someone else do the writing duties. He clearly can't do all three. People are gonna be like, but he did it on other movies. Great.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to even mean.
Okay, I can tell you this. Tiny Tina is correct. Roland is black. That's correct. Patricia Cannon should have been someone younger, but you could go with Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess. Who else? Who else is there? Mad Mox. Okay, Gina Gershon. Okay, yeah, she makes sense in Mad Moxie. Krieg? Yeah, okay, yeah, that actor looks like Krieg. He could play Krieg. Oh, do they have Siren? Where the fuck is Siren? Where is Siren? They got no Siren? Where the fuck? Jesus, okay. They got they got Bobby Lee as Larry. And of course, they got the different classes. Okay, they got Roland, they got Mad Moxie, they got Lilith. They got Lilith. They got the 6 people that they needed. They got the Sirens like a voice. That's me. They could probably just get everybody for that. They got the people. They got Krieg, Tiny Tina, Mad Max, Lilith, Patricia, and Roland. They got the 6 people. Now you just got everybody else. Okay. They got Crom. They got yep. They got the people. I might go see this like on a weekend. I do hope Deadpool, X-Men, and Deadpool. I keep seeing Deadpool, X-Men, Deadpool, Wolverine are still out by that time. I can watch both of them at the same time.
Chloe says, MSK DM me, they tell me to go to bed. I'll always do that. As revenge, I'm staying up to play a horror game. No, but if you get scared, you can rest on my shoulders. You can do that.
Gina gonna start her little freaky ass.
I'm just pointing out, guys. I don't really have that much hope for video game adaptation movies. I mean, the last the last show I saw was Halo. That was just
oh god,
that was just bad. I saw the entire season. I know people gave up on it on episode 1 when it was Helmet. I watched the entire thing. That is arguably, if I ever did a top 10 worst TV shows, that has to be like in top 5. That's just so bad.
That's top 10 because I've actually those shows that are much worse. But to me, as someone who played Halo,
and then they had a random Korean bitch with that Miley Cyrus haircut. They were trying to make the main character over him. I was like, give me the bro. What is this show? So terrible.
After her failing, and people got wiped out, just completely wiped out.
God, man, people ask me. I remember the main villain being like Halsey. That's all I remember. Like the last show was terrible. If people like, because I wanted to watch it because I was like, hey, this might make me want to play some of the games. No. I mean, I've
no. This had
that made me want to not play the games.
This had nothing to do with the games.
You know what was a red flag? Was when the writers basically admitted, yeah, we're gonna do our own thing. Okay, that's usually a red flag.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, what are you doing?
It's usually a red flag for the most part, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, making shit up. The one after that was Sonic. We all mostly hear like those. Those are good.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat movie that came out in 2021.
I didn't hate that.
I did. It's not that it's like terrible. It's just really forgettable. It's really meh.
Why they made Sub-Zero super weak? Was it no? Which they made one of the two main.
It was like new character. I couldn't get behind that new guy they were trying to push.
Oh yeah, no, he
could not act to save his life. Who is this guy?
He was absolute dog.
Like if you ask me, I probably wouldn't watch it ever again. But it was one of those where it's like that's pretty forgettable. It's like it's pretty meh, honestly. Yeah. What other? Yeah, because James said that Warcraft movie was pretty bad. It's supposed to be based off of World of Warcraft.
Oh no, that was absolute dog shit.
I know
the Dungeons and Dragons one was actually not bad.
That one came out. Yeah, people said that one
was not Warcraft one. So that was a dumpster. That was.
Oh shit!
That made me not want to play Dungeons and Dragons again. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just delete this whole thing.
I know they did an Assassin's Creed movie with Michael Fassbender. I know that. That I didn't watch.
Ass juice. Like
they did Super Mario. I had to watch this, but they did the Super Mario Brothers movie. They said that was
from '93.
No, the newest one that came out last year.
Oh no, that I finally saw that. That was actually good.
You liked it? Oh, okay. Chloe says, I enjoyed the action of the movie, but I always hated how they handled Sub-Zero. That was new more than Sub-Zero. Yeah, like the problem with Mortal Kombat movie, same with making a Street Fighter movie. You have tournaments and you fight. And that Mortal Kombat movies, the characters are sitting there talking about this tournament if they never have a tournament because I guess they're just hoping in the sequel they'd have a tournament. But it's like, but wouldn't that, oh god, I hate writing and storytelling like that shit. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's like a pre-tournament to get in the tournament, even though they're fighting different characters anyway, which would be a tournament, which is like what?
And then that demon bitch with the damn mask, and then she takes the mask off. She could kill all y'all if she actually wanted to, but y'all kill her.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
that's the reason why people don't really like modern movies. Not because even people say they're woke or anything. It's the writing is so bad.
That's why I said when people say that, oh, it's because they're woke. No, okay, most of them are woke, but
yeah,
most of them are woke.
Really bad writing, dude. But Mortal Kombat. People know Mortal Kombat's based off fighting tournament. In the movie, they literally say, "Well, you guys are going to have to fight in a tournament." There's no tournament, and even if there's no tournament. Based off like narrative wise, they fight in a tournament style in the movie anyway. What are we being? They need to actually. These writers had the balls and nerve to say they deserve more money. If you wrote that Mortal Kombat movie, you'd be homeless. That wasn't even woke. That movie just sucks. I feel woke about that movie. That movie's just written like shit.
And that's why a lot of times I say, the movie was woke. I was like, no, the movie wasn't woke. It was just poor writing. Like
the Flash. The Flash. Remember the Flash? Remember that movie?
Oh god.
Dude, I bet Nerdman said that movie's good.
Throw that shit out. That shit was a waste of time, and I wanted to like it too.
I did. I really did.
The woke part was the whole woke part was the Supergirl when they race swapped her. That was the woke part. But honestly, she actually was decent in the movie.
That's weird. You guys liked her. I thought her performance was just pretty lackluster. Honestly, she was lackluster, but I wasn't expecting much, and she like out of all the problems in the movie, she's not in my top 5. No, I just feel like they didn't utilize her in a more effective way because she just felt like a guy version of Henry Cavill.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what it was. But she, to me, with all the issues in that movie, I wasn't like, oh, okay, she's.
Oh no, she'd be like low on the totem pole. That's more like like by the by kind of thing. She's. Whatever.
That was the issue, like with the whole thing with Justice League and Cyborg. I was like, dude, you as bad the movie was, your dialogue could have been pure woke shit, and I would have been like, okay, I can see dumb black people saying that shit. Like I wouldn't even look at. Trust me, like when if they just use all the lines that Ray I forgot Ray Fisher. If they just told him, if they just told him to use just improvise, he probably would have said a lot of shit like, "I'm the only black superhero here. I should, I shouldn't die first." I was like, dude, shut the fuck, dude. You were already dead. and you were brought back. You're a cyborg. No,
Chloe says, I need to play Shaolin Monks. Chloe, go to bed or I'll punish you. God damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. My bad. All right, league stuff. My brain is teetering in other places. Okay, so coming up for the LCS this week. So let's just start with the 100 Thieves and Shopify. Long story short, 100 Thieves needs to win a single game out of the series. They're in playoffs, given how bad their season went. It went pretty awful. Shopify Rebellion has to 2-0 them. If they don't do what I just said there, which is a 2-0 clean, they're out. So basically, they have 2 games. They need to win 2 games in a row to save their season. 100 Thieves needs to win 1. That's it. IMT is out. They're basically just auditioning to be in the LCS next year. If you're any of these players, honestly. And we just talk about the IMT. Their season's over anyway. It doesn't matter really what they do. Even if they do play spoiler, they're out. Just they've got the LCS anyway, man. What are we doing here? They had a chance to beat 100 Thieves in one of those games. They threw it because Armao is just like, why is that guy still in the league? Armao is bad, guys. I've watched this guy ever since he started. He's terrible. He's never been good at all. He's always just been mostly trash. He's been either trash to no. He's been what's worse than okay? He's been literally trash to most of his career. He's never been impressive.
Think about this is how you know think about this.
No, Chloe, you can't play Dead Space. I'll spank you.
Oh hell no! Oh, I'm not playing Dead. You play Dead Space at 2:00 in the morning.
You might be awake for a while.
You're another level twisted. But think about this. Last year, EG.
Yeah.
As bad as all the think about this, they kept JoJo and they got 4 replacement players. All those players
mediocre.
Yes. Think about this. Mediocre.
Yeah.
Think about all the players they got last year. Revenge. Niggas, they got revenge and they said, "Oh, he's gonna help with team. He's gonna help the team." Nigga, what? Hell, they literally helped JoJo get the MVP only because
they all basically went. We're gonna play just around JoJo Pion and built this guy up. They knew they were all frauds. And somehow JoJo, with all those resources, got that team to 3rd place in the LCS regular season.
Him and Unforgiven when Unforgiven decided not to end. I mean, but then again, he's playing with Ayla. It is Armao, the only player on the team to get replaced by Sheedon, who looked like he was high half the time.
He got replaced by a dude who isn't even in conversation at all. You bring up Sheerdon to people, he's going to be one of those players where if you were at that moment in time and you watched, you knew who he was. But if you never saw him, you'd be like, who? He got replaced by a guy no one's mentioned since then.
Who went right back down to the he is the definition of the player. He's A to B tier in the Challenger League is D tier in the he's mediocre when it comes to LCS. When it comes to Challenger League, he's good. Not great, but good. And that's the scary part about it. He's actually good at his he's good at a jungler when it comes to Challenger League. He's like how Tenacity was. They're like, but she didn't actually play better than Armao. Armao didn't have any good games last year on EG, from what I've seen. Not one good game. There's not one game you can be like, oh, he was good. But it's like, oh no, Armao's good for team chemistry. The fuck? You know how many times I know.
Man, people will say that, and then the next year when that player's on another team, that team sucks. Guys, Armao hasn't been good in like forever. Everyone, Sean was like, he's not that. Guys, we're talking Sean. This guy is bad. I've seen this guy every split he's played, even some of the academy splits. He's not good at all, really. He is one of those. Since players here really aren't that good and we don't have a pipeline like LCK and LPL to replace them on just a snap of the fingers, he's here based off the sheer principle that we don't really have anyone else better, so he gets to be here. Yeah. He's kind of like the bitch that you don't really want to sleep with, but since she's like literally the only option because every other option is just that much worse, you actually don't have any backups. You just take her. That's literally what Armao is. He's at this point now is just a glorified KDA player. Just walks around the map, gets some kills, doesn't make any aggressive plays to make his team get further in the game. Awful player to watch, man. This guy is straight doo-doo dog shit. People like, but he was on Cloud9's he was on Cloud9's academy team, not academy team. He was one of their coaches. Guys, Cloud9 won the LCS not because of Armail. I can almost guarantee that he ain't provide shit to that team. Like he was a Cloud9, I think, coach or whatever for a little bit, a positional coach. He was a positional coach to Blabber. Do you think that man was telling Blabber anything? Blabber is a fucking 5-time LCS champion. Armail hasn't won a championship ever. Armail's never even been in a top. Armail's actually never even been in an all-pro team ranking ever.
I don't even think Armail been a top 5 jungler in the season.
He's usually pretty much always 8th, competing for 10th. It's terrible. Police is after MSK. What did I do? God damn. It's just awful player. I hope he doesn't have a team anymore. It's just, this is disgusting. Like, this guy will be on Lilia getting kills, but can't progress the game because he's so scared to make a play. When he makes plays, he volley bear ult the ground.
Yeah.
That single-handedly is the worst LCS game in the entire year. Watch NRG versus IMT Spring 2024 week 4, and they came back week 5.
Yeah,
that is the worst game of the entire year. That was some peak dog shit right there. And guess who was a jungler in that game that threw the entire game? Armail. Castle and Mask.
No, you did, but the police are on my side.
They're going for Chaz because he was trying to go after my ex, and they're trying to put him away for that.
No. They're going after old me that try to break into someone's apartment.
What the?
You don't.
Was he a white guy?
Yeah, old white dude.
I figured. White people are always doing burglaries. What's wrong with
the white people always break it in, and the black people always have drugs. The last black dude, he got. I was like, what the fuck? You motherfuckers had the SWAT here. He was like, oh, this guy's moving 5 kilos of coke. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? He was wait a second. They had undercover the SWAT. This motherfucker jumped off the 4th floor and started running. And they stick the dog on his ass. The dog got his ass in 2 minutes. This motherfucker jumped the fence. The dog chomped on his butt cheeks. Got the left cheek. Cause I go outside and see motherfucking dog is eating this nigga's ass, Paul. The dog motherfucker get off, but he's bleeding now because he got a big old bite out of his butt cheek. He running, his pants half off. You don't realize the police. He tried to run away from the police. The police right down the street. This motherfucker got down to the food store and they caught him. He actually ended up passing out because it was a good amount of blood loss. He didn't die. He's still alive. He in jail.
All those dogs are trained not to kill people. They're mostly just to incapacitate you.
He ate that ass though. He ate that.
All right. So what's his name? Castle and Castle and Mask, the import. So they imported Castle and Mask, and I'll be honest here, Castle, probably you might want to maybe give that guy another chance. It looks like he was really screwed over by his team, but Mask, no. Mask is the bad import. So the import you were talking about before, that's the player you don't import. He's not impressive. He's not mechanically good. The eye test is not impressive because that's what scouts do in the NBA and NFL. You have to have a good eye test for noticing talent. No eye test. That's bad. His mechanics are bad. He doesn't impact the game at all well. What does Mask do well? It's just a bad, mediocre player. Imagine having a team of Armail and Mask as your jungle mid duo. Yeah, that's just mega L. Tactical, people rag on the guy, but the thing is, he is the only player on their team to get them into winning positions, him and Ole. The problem here is that Tactical doesn't know when to not make an aggressive play, and the ones that he does gives over too many leads to the point where the enemy team is stronger again. So it's just a mess of a team. I noticed there was a big problem coming in with them. I'll be honest here. I don't mind Anero. I don't hate that guy, but remember how they replaced that other guy, Cubs? What's his name? I think his name is Cubs. It's crazy. They swapped out Cubs for Anero, and their level of gameplay dropped really drastic. I'm not blaming the entire thing on him because he got the team in the summer split, and that's the most crucial split to build any level of synergy off of it. And if you're not really there at the first part with teams as bad as they are, you can't really fix it. But I find it weird that they got rid of the other guy for performance issues. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? when they were doing better last split. They actually got 7 wins, I think. How many wins they got last split? I think they got like 4, I think.
Yeah.
They played better with that other coach. I'm just saying. That other head coach was doing something there to get them to win. So, yeah, IMT's done. All I can do now is just play spoiler. Just get this team out of my mind. There's no more. I'm so done. If they're not in the league anymore, I honestly could care less. I'd rather just they sell that spot to somebody else and just say, fuck it, we'll see if someone else can do better, or you're just not here anymore. Now, keep in mind, people said the LCS going down to the 6 teams. That was a consideration in the fine print that they were going to be doing this format. We really don't know what format they're going to do. But if it's that one, then obviously they'll be out. Which other team is there? Who's IMT for sure is eliminated because they went. I think they went 1-8 in the last match record. Actually, let me bring it up really quickly.
They only
beat Trump Rebellion 2-0 when they had Tomio. That was their only game wins. Was when they beat Shark Rebellion when they had Tomio. They went. I have it right here. They went a combined total of 2-10, 5-game losing streak. Yeah. 8th, competing for. They've always competed for 8th.
If they would have at least won a game against 100 seeds, they might have still been in it.
That's crazy to think about this. Yeah.
All they needed to do was one game to stay, but they couldn't do that.
They only won the first 2 games that they have on their record in week 1. They have lost every single game since week 2. Just a turbo losing streak. Now, they face off against Dignitas in the final best of 3 for the regular season. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't. I mean, it's Dignitas. Anything's possible because they even lost to Shopify Rebellion. I just would hope that, Dig can beat them. I don't think they're that bad, right? But are they that bad? I mean, there's an argument you can make so. Dig have been pretty bad for the most part. I didn't trust that anyway. I did not trust the roster. I know Dig for a while. I'm not getting fooled anymore. You're not fooling me. Once, twice, maybe 3 times. 4 times, I'll give her to Tyrone. 5 times, no.
I was hoping that they would do better because of the people.
You saw week 1.
Main thing is when he lost to FlyQuest the way that I was like,
you're like,
I don't like nothing about FlyQuest. Like,
they lost to FlyQuest, and you're like, you know what? I might not like FlyQuest, but that team is Dignitas pure dog shit.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
All right. Man. You have Immortals, Shark Rebellion, like we said before, they have to win 2-0 against 100 Thieves to be in. NRG. So the NRG's interesting because NRG right now, if they have that thing about them where no one expects them to win and they do, they could really right now pull up a G2 where like no one expects it to be G2. They do. No one expects it to win a split. They do. But guys, come on. That was when they had Ignar. This is not like they have 4/5 of the same players like we mentioned throughout the year with them, but that hasn't really done anything. Like the best players on the team that played decently well last year have not played well at all. Palafox is running it down. Dokla doesn't exist. He's just Dokla. And then you just have FBI trying to make anything happen with who he has his fucking support again. And then Contracts is trying something. So
yeah, he's trying all right.
It's just nothing you can really do on this roster. I mean, people think because they have that NRG-ness around them, people say that CLG. No, I mean it's for some reason they inherited TLG spot and have the same narratives about them. It's so weird. Could they beat Team Liquid? I'm gonna be honest here. If they fall behind in the early game, they're completely gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't want them to upset Team Liquid. I want Team Liquid to be the first ever undefeated LCS team. And by undefeated, I mean in terms of like standings. Match records, they only lost 3 games anyway. So if they beat NRG, they'll have gone 14-3, which already would be an impressive record anyway. But this would be our first ever undefeated LCS team. And yes, to be fair, it's less games because this is a best of 3 with like less weeks and less games and less teams. But yeah, Team Liquid, I hope they beat NRG because NRG is so fucking ass. My God, it's so bad watching these guys. They never got better. They've never got better throughout the entirety of the year. Like, couldn't NRG miss playoffs, actually? It's very possible. If they lose to Team Liquid.
Okay.
Losing Team Liquid is a possibility, I think.
It's very tough because 100 Seeds has the tiebreaker over NRG.
You're right. Yeah.
They can, but this is how it is. If NRG gets 2-0, they go to 5-10. They'll go to 2 and they'll go 2 and 5 in total.
100 Thieves gets the 1 win. They'll be 6 and 8. That locks them in.
Yeah,
so
that locks them in.
Tiebreaker between NRG and Shopify Rebellion.
No, because then Shopify could catch them.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So 100 Thieves gets their 1 win to be at 6 and 8 in game record.
Because Shopify would be 3 and 11.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it all kind of hinges on that 100 Thieves game, honestly, that they play after NRG and Team Liquid. Honestly. Yep. Yeah. So that's where we're at currently right now. Because there's NRG versus Team Liquid for Saturday. I don't really care, honestly. Team Liquid could 2-1 them or 2-0. Doesn't matter. I just NRG is just so trash. Hopefully just beat the living shit out of them, honestly. Shopify Rebellion versus 100 Thieves. I really be honest. I don't want to see Shopify Rebellion anymore themselves. They're bad. Just 100 Thieves win one single game, please. Like 100 Thieves themselves aren't even good either. But I'd rather watch them more than Shopify Rebellion. Just win a game, a single fucking game. You just be in. That's all you gotta do. Fucking hell.
Just
Sunday,
win game one.
Just that. That's over at that point. They win game one, it's done. They could just no pressure at all. No pressure, right? Just win one game, save your entire season, knock someone else out. Sunday, FlyQuest versus Cloud9. That has big implications too, because whoever wins that gets the first round bye, gets to play in that upper bracket. Where if you win that, then you go to Worlds actually. So.
No, actually, no. Cloud in one game themselves.
Really? No way. You sure?
Because they're 11-3 in FlyQuest is 11-5.
So FlyQuest would have the 2-0 Cloud9.
Because this is what it is. Even if they'll beat number 2. It's one of those. It might be a tiebreaker because of
it might have to be because if Cloud9 win, they'll be at 6-1.
They'll be if they Cloud9
be 5-2.
Yeah, if Cloud9 win like one game, I think it clears it up because they go 12-3.
Yeah,
and then. They'll go 12-3. And then FlyQuest.
Because that's the thing, man. I don't want. This is kind of where I've been teetering to. I would not trust this iteration of Cloud9 potentially with that bye.
I wouldn't either, but
because like if they beat FlyQuest, they'll lock top 2. They'll get that bye. They play one series, and the series that they play. They will be playing up against someone from, because I'm pretty sure the Team Liquid will be on the opposite side because they got first place. So Cloud9 would face off against someone from basically the field of NRG, 100 Thieves, Dig, FlyQuest, one of them, and fucking hell. So that's about to be a mega clown fiesta there. Then it's just Dig IMT. So Dig could just have a better seeding in playoffs if they just basically 2-0 them. All Dig have to do is have an easier time in the playoffs, a little bit easier. 2-0 IMT. Wrap it all up. For Cloud9, I was, just a little disappointed in the best of series that they played against Team Liquid. I just I wasn't a huge fan of the draft. I wasn't a huge fan of that bot lane play they did in game 2. Blabber even admitted, I mean, we saw this on the people go like, I don't think that player played that bad. Bro, the players admit when they play bad. Do you have any level of eye test at all? Blabber literally admitted he played bad. We all saw him play bad. That was disappointing. Honestly, Thanatos not really understanding when he needs to TP properly or needs to save his teleport. I got the laning thing because his team really did put him in a bad spot to be in the place where he had to go and get that CS. Yeah, potentially with Core JJ and an Impact were diving him. That's understandable, but we said this before. Thanatos would make the team a little bit stronger in terms of like mechanics, but macro wise, it not gonna be that good. Keep in mind, Vulcan hasn't the synergy between Vulcan and Blabber is just not there. I mean, Yeah, man. Keep in mind, Vulcan was literally on FlyQuest last year, and we all saw how that went with Spica. That went to the. They were just turbo bad.
Absolute dumpster.
Yeah. It's like Berserkers missing point blank Ash arrows, like the fucking players we play off against an ARAM. Like, what are we doing here? You know, like, good God. Hopefully in the playoffs, if they ever play against Team Liquid again, please fix a lot of this. But then again, even if they get to Worlds, I'll be honest here, it's not going to be as good as this Worlds either. They go to Worlds, it's going to be pretty awful for them too. They're about to get fucking giga clapped.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we only really have one decent team here. And my team, because the team was good, they're good for LCS standards, but Team Liquid themselves, you know, can't even really beat T1 when they're not even good. So, up to them to fucking fight other teams when they're good. Like, no, like this. God, guys, these teams, even if it's FlyQuest, Cloud9, they're all getting boot. What we saw from T1 at FlyQuest and MSI is what's happening at World. I guarantee you that being.
Oh, yeah.
The way Faker bent over Jensen is what he's going to do to the LCS.
Oh, my God. Oh,
People thought FlyQuest was embarrassing. Put Cloud9 against FearX. That's what would happen to them right now. Oh, God.
Shit,
Lord.
FearX. And did you see Quandong versus KT?
I saw FearX versus DK. I saw that fucking defense that DK pulled. Like, oh my God, FearX, what are you doing?
50 fucking minutes. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. But that's what the LCS. Let's go to the LEC. The LEC 2024 season finals kicks off this week with Fnatic versus BDS. Now, this is what I want. You want to help out with this video coming up? I want to do what was a bigger choke, KT Rolster, LCK Summer 2022, or Fnatic LEC Summer 2024. What's a bigger choke?
No, you mean KT 2023 or 2022?
2023. Yeah. Sorry. KT LCK Summer 2023, Fnatic LEC Summer 2024. What was a bigger choke?
Oh, easily it's good to
God,
read. I think it's gotta be KT.
Because like
it looks like KT.
I thought about it because the thing with Fnatic is it is really bad how it was disgustingly bad. People forget KT could have they had KT the choice of how their fate was going to play out to a certain extent, and they took the hardest road possible, despite their team being voted all pro, all the players all pro, and then the one series they played against T1, well, both of them went to 5 games, but it's like, you guys supposed to be the best team. And then they, surely we're not, KT and Fnatic, it's up in here. KT had their fate in their hands. Fnatic also had their fate in their hands. But that's only going to be a video. Who are the biggest chokers, KT Rolster or Fnatic? Oh, did you see the Fnatic content that I sent you?
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, my God.
Trash. Throw it all in. They actually think there's no issues. Oh, my God. They actually think collectively, as a whole, they have no problems. And we'll just bounce back. Okay.
I saw that. I was like...
Please. Mercy.
Okay.
Fuck. Right. Fucking hell. Just... Like, they're going to play against BDS. I don't even know who I want to win in this series, guys. I'm being honest here. I don't really know. That's why the title's the way it is. I don't know who's going to choke harder. Who's going to be the biggest choker? Who's going to be Adriana Chedick this weekend? Who's about to get on them knees? I don't know. They're both really good at it. I can't pick. Fucking hell.
I don't know who's going to be the bigger choker.
Who would you rather suck you off? Players on BDS or players on Fnatic?
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck. The Throw Kings. Keep in mind, the only reason why people forgot how bad BDS played that G2 series was because Fnatic was literally the next day. BDS was also pretty criminal. BDS was just like, wow, this is bad. You guys did shit.
Even the G2 con, they were like, okay.
Ice blatantly flashed in when he had no vision, when he's the Jinx that has to save the team that game to get to game 5.
And then he said, "Oh, no problem, guys. You go for the jungle. No problem. They just why you go for it? Why you face
Noah and Jun are just in the jungle for no reason, and then in the voice cons they're like, "It's warded." No shit, it's warded. What are you talking about, you dumb fucks? What? Why would it not be warded? Like,
okay.
they really wanted it, and I went, wait a minute. At 40 minutes in the game, the G2's red side is warded. What the fuck? This is the level of LEC the players forget at 40 minutes in that Mickey X is so beyond stupid he won't ward that. And then Humanoid was like, I don't think we played that bad. All right, Humanoid, your opinion is I'm not. Pro players are good at playing the game, but goddamn, are they just beyond stupid? They are literally retarded. That guy actually said they played good. Criminal. This guy's getting paid probably more than God.
Todd went out here. That's why you need people like Todd would say they don't play like shit. They're like, what are you doing? Because Double Up's like, oh, they didn't play that bad.
Double Up is just
Double Up. What the fuck are you watching?
Well, like that's how people try to gaslight people in League, which is so cringe to me. You'll see someone play blatantly awful, and then someone else will be like, I don't think they played that bad. You watching the same game I'm playing here? Like, what are you watching? Like, I have to really know what people are looking at. They aren't looking at the same game. You'll blatantly see someone criminally run that shit down, but they'll be like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about." It's like, oh my God, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, because you see someone in like that, you gotta be like, oh, they didn't play like that. They didn't play that bad. They played actually good. All lies. Nope.
All lies detected.
Yeah, where's the Cat Williams? Like all lies be exposed. Fnatic play like shit. BDS sucks. G2 can throw a goddamn. They can throw every game in playoffs and still win because this team's so bad. And Kana, goddamn motherfucking Kana and goddamn Targamas. And then we'll throw current core, make top three, and then giant. That's still pissing me the fuck off. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I want to fucking gotta watch another week of Giant X. Put an X for that shit. They're done. I'm not gonna talk about Giant X. They're washed.
Hey, Noah said watch me. We're gonna watch him run it down again, apparently. Not Noah, oh my God. Well, Noah, we're gonna watch run it down in a few days. But what's his name? Ignar, we're gonna watch again, guys. Remember,
nigga said watch me. I was like, oh God, don't say that. He did not just say that. He's like, oh God.
When they quite literally could have, they had a chance to win that game. They had a chance to actually just move forward in the season, and they didn't because they're just bad players at the game. Like Fnatic is a team where, like I don't know if you watched Euphoria today with Dracos and Daga or Dagda. Yeah. What Dagda said about Fnatic. We've been saying it here too. They've never gotten better at anything.
No, they just
setups aren't better. Team fights aren't better. Dives are not better. Oh. They don't play the map good. Their objectives are terrible. The way they take them is awful. Just their decision making on the map is bad. Like
it's
that's sort of the second best team in the LEC. That is awful at that point.
That's the sad part. That's the second best team in the LEC.
And then BDS is considered like tied with them. And BDS themselves, like the only thing about BDS that I can say that they did improve on is like, I guess the only thing they're good at is like just some macro. That's like the best I can really say. They're good at like macro decisions. But the problem here is a team like that can be good at macro decisions and it can get you pretty far like it's gotten them. But that's the problem though. When you don't have good players like they do on their roster, they all get exposed. The macro doesn't mean anything because you're not going to win. You just have weaker players. I've seen teams like that before get far, but it's not because their players are actually pretty good. It's mostly because of that they're just playing the map smarter. That's it. Most of the time, they do that. It's really like there have been moments I haven't liked that they played the map either. So, you have Fnatic versus BDS on Saturday. I don't know who wins out of that. Nobody does. We're about to watch some of the best of series ever made from the LEC.
Oh my God! Yeah, series of all time. Like,
and then the next one is G2 versus Mad Lions. I swear to God, if G2 play that late game style they were playing against Fnatic, please throw that shit in the dumpster. Play aggressive like they did last year.
I'm gonna tell you why.
The shit out of them.
That can actually work against Mad Lions because Mad Lions doesn't have an early game. They play late game too.
Some would say they don't even have players actually.
They got.
They haven't had a mid laner since winter.
They got Elure for bots. You know Merwin's a bot. That's an absolute bot. That motherfucker is the reason. Merwin, fucking Merwin. If Merwin doesn't throw BDS is a lower seed. That's how far Mad Lions was. They threw against BDS, got knocked out the playoffs, and they're still top 4. The fuck? How bad is the LEC? It's like, holy shit. It's like, that line is through after winter split. They still get season finals.
Like, I have to admit, like, I really have no faith in them at all. I have faith in most of the teams in the season finals, honestly. Like, do I think any team's going to play spoiler to G2? Keep in mind, guys, Fnatic couldn't even beat G2 when they're basically bent over, opening their hair caps, bent over, pulled his pants down, opened his hairy ass cheeks, and said, fuck me. And Fnatic basically just couldn't even do that. Not supposed to believe that they're going to beat G2 again.
Fnatic couldn't find the hole.
I'm supposed to believe in my brain that they couldn't even beat G2 when G2 basically just gave them the entire series, gave them a trophy. Hey, you can have this. Literally walk up and take it and put it all in my ass.
G2 wanted to take the long road to Worlds, but nope, Fnatic is like, nope, we want to earn World spot. Honestly, I was like, that part about it is that there's 5. Okay, the only team I have no faith in getting to Worlds is Giant X.
Oh, for sure. And I would say SK.
SK is 50-50 if they actually decide to, but there's a curse with SK. They just...
Bro, we can't put faith in SK. Nope.
SK always finds a way to lose. All I feel, SK always finds a way to fucking lose. It's like, Jesus Christ. They get 2-0 by Fnatic and just the most ass-whooping impossible. Oh, fuck. Like, okay, G2 2-0 to BDS, it makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But SK getting 2-0?
Not only 2-0. SK got beaten by Fnatic. The Fnatic look like mega ass juice in the fucking finals. Yep. Then they lost to Carmine Corp. Like, what the fuck?
Yep, Carmine Corp smoking out of SK pack. It was like, holy shit. Motherfucker.
GX, I think potentially GX may have a better chance than SK and Mad Lions, but that's not really saying a whole lot. I just have no faith in Mad Lions at all. My faith, nope. Like, they can't play with leads. Mad Lions were the other chokers. Remember, they could have beat BDS. Yeah. BDS have played like actual trash the entire playoffs. Shit. Yeah, they only kind of somewhat showed up against G2, but if you just discount that, if you just don't look at that G2 series in isolation, they have played really bad the entirety of playoffs. They look like horse shit. So, what a great season finals we have here. These are our final 6 teams. Oh, God. It's crazy. We have to pick that none of these play well. Oh, God. I think Fnatic and BDS would be the best one. Actually, no, it's crazy. I changed my mind. I want Fnatic to make the finals so they can embarrass themselves in front of the German. I think the finals is going to be in a big live crowd like it was last year in front of Germany. Last year was in Paris. This year it's going to be in it was in Montpellier. Pretty sure that's in fucking France or some shit. Probably don't go to the UK. I'll be honest, probably don't want to go to the UK right now, given the Muslim situation.
No, Montpellier is in France.
Yeah, it was in Montpellier. Yeah, I remember. Fucking hell. This year's gonna be in Germany.
Yep.
Yikes. Yeah. I want Fnatic to make the finals just so they can embarrass themselves in that big crowd and play the finals like they did against fucking G2 in the summer split finals. I want them to embarrass themselves more. I love watching this team lose. Even if they lose to BDS, I'm fine with it. They'll just make a run to the finals. I don't care. BDS is winning against Fnatic in that first round. Then Fnatic is going to make the run all the way until the finals, until they can lose again. I want them to lose at this point. They can win for a little bit, but that's until you get to the third place match, honestly. So yeah, BDS is winning because Fnatic definitely do not deserve to feel good after what they just fucking did in the finals. That is the worst finals I've ever seen played, ever.
Yeah,
hell no. Fuck, you deserve to lose.
You just gave G2 a championship that they did not deserve.
Not even close to deserve. They were willingly. All they did was basically group 5, play A-Ramp, and just win. That's what we do. Yeah. That's bad. That's awful. G2 versus Mad Lions. I just want Mad Lions gone. Just get them out as fast as possible. I don't even care if G2 play bad. Honestly, we'll dissect that when we see the games. I just want G2 to win. They're probably going to play bad, but it won't matter. And it's Mad Lions, so who really gives a fuck? Mad Lions ain't doing shit. If Mad Lions beat G2, just burn the league. Don't even finish any match. Just burn the league. Get a match.
I would be surprised, but at the same time,
if Mad do upset G2, that would make things a lot more interesting. But that would basically. But if Mad do upset G2, which we know it's not going to happen, that means you're screwed if you're SK, Matt. If you're screwed if you're for SK or GX, you're fucking done. Man, you ain't winning that.
Oh, you know, you're definitely done.
So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the LEC. There's only just the games today. I know there's going to be matches the following Saturday, Sunday, and then we wrap it up with each week to go on. So yeah, I want BDS to win. I think Fnatic should lose. Fuck Fnatic. God damn, man. Shit. God, coaching staff are like, we still have season finals. We're gonna EFAP that Legends in Action episode that they're gonna release to culminate their summer season. Watch it on here. We are watching that. I want to see the cope. I want to see Noah in tears. I want to see him cry. That fat piece of shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got cooked, and it was like,
God, man. And then on the Fnatic YouTube comment section, people were like, "You're a fake fan." I never thought I was a fan. I'm just saying these people are choking frauds.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
y'all are choking frauds. Good God. Behind the scenes, yeah, they haven't put out. They did the voice comms. Did you watch the voice comms?
Which one?
The title is called "We Deserve to Lose."
Oh, I saw that 3 times.
Oh,
I saw that. I was like,
what are we doing? We deserve to lose. Famous words that were said.
Yeah, that was. I think that was Razork that said that.
I think it was Razork or Oscarinen that said it. Holy shit! We deserve to lose is the fucking title. Like every single game, they out 2v2 G2 every single game. Not in that one. That was Noah trying to get a 1v1, but he was hungry, so he obviously threw it. Look how bad this is. Caps is diving the Renekton right there. No vision of where the team is at. Misses everything. Flashes into the wall and kills himself. And Oscarinen has the nerve to say, "Fuck you." Bro, that guy just straight up inted into you. You did not play that good at all. You played like shit there. God, I hate this fucking team. Oscar, you played that so good. No, Caps played that pretty bad. Look at them. Like, this one they kill Caps. Okay, remember this. This wasn't the play. I think after this, it was basically Noah and Jun staying here. Because the Noah and Jun just stay after this play. They're somehow just like wandering in the jungle. They were doing a team fight. Yeah, they stay. He arcane shifts over the wall. Okay? Yeah. They're like, wait, why are these guys still there? Bye, Noah. Bye, Jun. Kaisa has 2 more kills. They could just leave. They could just leave. Why are you there? Why is Noah so hungry? Get this guy some fucking KFCs. Fat as fuck. Get this guy off my screen. What is this guy doing? Bro's out here like arcane shifting into the wall. Like it was.
I saw that. I was like, yeah.
Right there. Look at that. Bad. L shit. Look at that. Right there. All you see. Watch Noah. Arcane shifts over the wall, hits nothing, and just dies. What is this? What is this? Look, that's not choking. He's just bad. He just fucking sucks. Look at that fat bitch cry. Cry, you fat piece of shit. Fucking choking.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Cry.
Yeah, at this point, this game.
Ball your eyes out. You ain't getting no bitch. You're ugly.
Yeah, that it was like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey guys, I just threw the entire game. Your crocodile tears. Boo! Fuck off.
Oscar threw game 1 over the game 2. Noah threw whatever other game was, and Noah Oscar did do well in game 3, but Noah he fucked that one up. That
Noah literally had they put all their resources into him. He could have just carried the game, and all the games he literally could just carry them all and just fumbled every single time. Remember how he was arguing with Thor and he was like, "Man, I deserve to be in Fnatic." No, you don't. You're only here because they have no money because they paid it all to Razork and Humanoid's pockets. That's why you're here. That Ori ain't got no money anymore. The fuck are you talking about? But why do you think they took money from the people?
Yeah.
Why do you think they took money from them? Gee, I only wonder why. If they were if they were profitable, why would they need money from the Saudi government? Gee, it's almost like they're not profitable.
Yep. I free back to it.
His little gay ass crocodile tears. Motherfucker knew he just threw that whole series away.
Yeah.
God, fuck that fat piece of shit.
The whole championship, boy. Because
it's a ball and nerve to cry. You should cry. You should feel bad. People are being like, "You're being too harsh on this guy." No, we're not. We're not being too harsh on him. He threw the entire game.
And you just gave G2 an auto invite to Worlds. At this point, they don't even got to play season 5. That's what I'm saying. Just take them out and just put Casey in and just. What's the point of G2 play season finals? They're already in Worlds.
They can just do the LEC road.
Oh, fuck that. If G2 wins season finals,
just burn the whole league. Get a match.
Delete 2 teams immediately. Just delete 2 teams. Delete Rogue or delete Vitality.
One of them gotta go. Oh, God. Delete Giant X, please. Get that shit out of here.
Delete Team Hyretics. Tell me what they have done.
They're Hispanic. They're the type of girls you like.
You got Mad Lion. They're also Hispanic.
Fucking hell. You're right. Maybe we should get Lennon. I should get Lennon a Team Heretics jersey and be like, "Vámonos Rectos, bitch." God. Good lord.
Yeah. They can have her sit on my lap and then she say all the sweet Spanish stuff in my ear.
No, she do that to me.
No, you can have Carla do that to you. Or what you could do is just give me a French chick.
Or I could just go to Tiny and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to fold you like a lawn chair, bitch."
Yeah.
Tiny, I didn't mean to say that, allegedly, in Minecraft. Oh, okay.
Man, I'm trying to have you I'm trying to button them. I can't say I'm just man.
She can't take pain, you bastard.
I know. I would. Oh my god, the shit I would do to her. Just.
I would even
be quiet. I just fuck hard.
You can do that to me, daddy.
See.
Man. God.
I know a nigga built like Terry Crews that likes niggas your size.
Gosh. But yeah, like I just Noah, you don't deserve to play in Fnatic. There's no trophies. We're like, but they can't win a trophy. It's up against G2. First of all, guys, Fnatic themselves actually are people telling me they cannot have won a trophy in this iteration of G2? Okay, so let's look at winner of last year in 2023 when they had Reckless. No, not gonna happen. They literally threw against Mad Lions. Remember that one where Reckless didn't hit the Nexus? Remember that one? Yeah. Maybe potentially they make the run to the finals. I don't think they probably would have. That's probably BDS winning it. But they failed in winter of last year, summer and spring of last year. Then they got Noah. They got Noah and Trimby.
Summer 2022. G2's bad. You had a chance.
They had a chance summer 2022. Perfect chance. Those are one shot for a title. They lost to Rogue. What are we doing here? You know, last year, summer 2023 LEC, they got to the season finals. They didn't win they themselves they lost to Excel. Remember that?
Yep.
They lost to Excel or they lost to BDS. One of them, they lost to some team. They didn't make the finals. I'm pretty sure they beat Fnatic. I'm pretty sure they did. Because Excel were closer to beating G2 in the best of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they got to the season finals. because Oscar broke his hand. They never told us why he broke his hand. I'll be honest, he probably just punched the wall. He was probably really angry. They're like,
he punched the wall, son. That's what it was. Or he punched the monitor.
They're like, he had an accident. Like, what? Some accidents and break your hand. That's not really how that works, though.
I mean, depends on what happens. You can't have an accident and break your head. Like, it's happened to me, but not break my head.
He didn't really break his hand. It was more like it was like his bone right here on this finger was like fractured. They never said why. We don't even know the reason why. Probably because he got angry and punched the wall. To be completely honest, that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
So they lose the season finals to G2. And that's when they had Wonder. We knew that ain't happening. Wonder played only 3 decent games because that was his audition for this year. Then they lost to Mad Lions in winter, the one that made the finals when they were playing somewhat decent. They lost to G2 in the spring finals. That was a 3-1, where G2 were just playing with their food and getting pentakills over winning a trophy. But G2 knew they could get that pentakill and still beat them because they were that much worse than them.
Yep.
And then you just had this one. Now we're at the point where Fnatic is so bad against G2, outside of that one best of 5 win they have, outside of like that one they had last week, outside of that, they've been playing so badly with this playstyle. We're seeing some of the worst series of all time. Please get rid of these people in this roster. After I don't know if they make Worlds. If they do, who cares? It doesn't matter. They go to Worlds, they're probably going to get booty blasted by fucking Genji anyway. It doesn't matter.
God.
Just dismantle the whole roster.
DK was so making half awake. It's gonna beat the brakes off of. Oh god!
It doesn't even matter if they go to Worlds. Why would it matter if they go to Worlds? They're about to lose. They're about to not go far. They're about to get destroyed. Honestly, if Noah is crying because he can't play a lead like that, imagine what's gonna happen at Worlds. Imagine what's happening at Worlds when they boot camp before you actually play the match. When you boot camp before, Fnatic has been boot camping because they're broke. And they've been taking the Riot flights. Well, you won't have to really fly out this year. They're lucky because World is in Europe this year. They can just go to the location cheaply. They're so lucky.
And then just have all the Koreans come over and clap them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that ain't going to happen because they don't.
They're not even going to get good scrim practice because the Koreans are going to come like a week before the tournament starts because they're going to be scrimming obviously, and then they're better solo queue in their own homes. So
they think about this. Genji rather scrim against DRX. That's 2-10 than your ass. Like think about this. Like there's a real chance that BLG rather scrim against 0-8 Ninjas and Pajamas. Like
that's
with rookie who's been stealing checks. It just been like he's been collecting unemployment and stuff because this motherfucker ain't doing nothing. He could be on better teams, but let me just get the bottom tier teams because they pay a lot. He's the definition of as like, and you look at Fnatic. If they had the summer split, they finally beat G2, and everyone knew, oh my God, they're here. And then I did not say G2 wouldn't happen. You pop G2, but you didn't kill him. You badly wounded him. And then what did G2 do? Spin the block, niggas. And they got the motherfucking caps, got the gun, got the caps. You start busting caps. Caps out here busting caps. Caps was, recast his caps, busting caps on Fanatics was a cap on. And what happened? Fnatic got 3-0. These motherfucking Fnatic was shooting. We the motherfucking team. Until the motherfucking Nexus get cracked in 3 times. Noah out here looking like Ricky, get popped in the back. Motherfucker running through the jungle. Oh, it's all sweet, nigga. It's all sweet in the jungle. Get his ass popped. Nigga, you saw this Vietnam, nigga. This ain't sweet, nigga. Him and Judd, they're supposed to be the 2 smartest players on the motherfucking team because they're Korean.
Doing that Korean import that they brought over. Keep in mind, watch the Fnatic Dardo interview. I think it's the second part where he talks about Trimby, where he's asking him, why'd you get rid of Trimby? Notice how he smiles in that moment before he answers. He's like, wait a minute. I might fuck myself over. I don't even think, maybe it was personality issues on the team. Maybe it was because Trimby you can tell he might be that kind of guy. Money. Trimby's contract was probably just way too much more money. No one was cheaper. Not Noah, oh my God. No one's in Juns just cheaper.
I think Judd was cheaper because he was a Korean who hadn't been on the LCK stage, right?
Well, if you have no teams, then your value you don't really have a value essentially. A team was paid whatever.
Plus Fnatic already put all their money to Rather get Humidor. You can't really place. Like, and you still got an import slot. You might as well use it on Judd. Oh, we got 2 Korean players. Don't matter because one player, one Korean player who's not good, and the other one gives up on his teammate when he realizes he's not good. Oh shit! You got 2 players that are inting. One's on purpose and one by accident. And the reason I say no, another by accident because he's just not good. You can't do something on purpose when you suck at doing it. Like you can't drive bad when you can't drive at all.
Oh, and there was one last thing I want to touch before I got to go to bed, which is there was this comment in one of the Fnatic YouTube. I think was it Thorin's? It was one of the It was one of Thorin's or Last Free Nations or the Fnatic channels. I saw this comment where this dude was like, the Fnatic fans should like not be that mad that if they lose a trophy, it's the end of the world. Okay, I can tell you're a newcomer. Fnatic, before G2, was the premier winningest org in the LEC. Then G2 came, and then G2 won everything, and then Fnatic won some, and then obviously it's just pretty much, outside of Mad Lions getting 3 titles and Rogue 1, it's mostly just been G2 and Fnatic.
When did G2 come into the league?
2016 spring.
Okay, ask me. G2 has G2 won anything before Caps got there?
Yeah, they won with Perks. They won 4 in a row with Perks. They won back to back. They did the Team Liquid back to back. Fnatic won everything in 2018, and then they went 4 in a row again.
Okay, Perks. That's me. Perks got 2016 and 2017. It was all G2.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, and then 2018 was all Fnatic. And then 2019, G2 signs Cass, but Perks is still on the team.
Yeah, he roll swaps to ADC, and then they went 4 in a row again. And MSI. And the World Finals.
Oh, Jesus.
And semifinals at Worlds.
Holy shit.
Bruh. Oh, shit.
That's when G2 built a fucking super team. Fnatic said, let's not keep Caps. The motherfucker goes over to your arch enemy and just make sure you don't.
Yeah, because everything Fnatic did in 2018 was just mostly just in the summer because they bombed out of MSI in top 4. They got killed by RNG. Fnatic making that World's Finals run in 2018 was just outclassed by G2 the next year with the player that they let go. You can't write this. You can't write this any better. Oh, it's so poetic. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Now the same guy is still beating them. The same guy is still beating them.
That's the same shit with Bryce Harper. You leave the team, you go to the team, and then watch the national knock Philly out of the playoff, and then the team that you was the lead team, the best player on, or I think this is reversed, but in a sense, it's like everyone thinking Fnatic got better with G2, but they got worse. It's like the team you beat ended up beating your ass the next year, and then they just dominate from here on.
I don't understand why some people think that Fnatic has been an org that has pretty much always built this. They've always been built on winning. I don't think any fan that came from when they fans have to understand there's going to be years you don't win. I know that. I've been a social sport fan my entire life, but
trust me, I know. I'm a good fan.
But you shouldn't just auto default to go like, well, if we don't win, then it's okay. It's like, no, the players don't think that. The players, they don't win. It's literally like they think their life's over. Okay, that's the same mentality you should have as a fan. Now, like the 100 Thieves in Springs is a good example of that. They kind of have like a really budget, but fuck all roster. Honestly, them getting second and beating NRG and getting top 4, that's the expectation you should have for a roster like that. If you do something like that, it's unexpected, but that's pretty good given how much money you spend, right? Use BDS, for example. BDS is like that. BDS probably isn't spending a lot of money on their players, but they're getting like top 3, top 4 finals. Yeah, but they haven't won anything, so it's not like the expectation of them is really high. Fnatic has a high expectation. So any fan that was a fan of theirs and they were winning, no, don't ever think like that. They should be winning for you. You started winning, you should be winning. I'm sorry. Yeah, sometimes you can't win them all. That's understandable. Things happen. But the rogue split you talked about earlier, the one we just saw, they could have had chances for at least 2 trophies. Keep in mind, people don't think Fnatic could have beaten G2 when they had Flacket and Targamas. Like, I'm sorry. If any fan like that thinks like that, you're fucking stupid, honestly. Yeah, just be okay with abject failure. Like, what? Okay, your mom should have aborted you. Fuck. Oh, failure ass bitch.
Oh shit.
God damn. But yeah, man. Anything you want to say before we head out? Actually, Genji versus KT tonight is Nangshan versus T1.
Yeah. That whole shit was what was it? The whole was it? I blanked out for a second. Oh my god, KT, what the fuck?
Good old KT.
How the fuck do you get 2-0 by Qual Dog?
That is one of the most I won't say overrated, because we didn't really have them ranked high. I mean, yeah, those players are frauds. Well, a decent amount of them are frauds. I mean, it's expected, though. They're not really that good, you know? When they lose, okay, I could see it. I don't have any faith in that team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Chaz has some videos he'll have come out for you guys, actually. Next week, we're going to start the show at 8 p.m. PST moving forward, actually, or 8:30 around that time frame when we get off work and Chaz gets off work and can rest a little bit because I have something I got to do at 7 on Thursdays. So it's a little bit, I get some content done and everything. So yeah, nothing's really changed. We still have our 2 shows a week. You know, it's just starting a little bit later for Thursday. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for getting the channel to the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I hit this milestone again. Could not have done it without any of you guys here that's been supporting after I had my little tragedy that happened last year. But like I said before, we got to bounce back. You can't think about it. Just gotta bounce back and do things better. I dropped a new video today about the Borderlands movie that had its first early reactions. I will be doing an episode of Full Day of going to the movie theater on that movie. I'm going to go watch the movie on Saturday, 9:30 p.m. PST, like I did for M. Night Shyamalan's newest film, Trap. I'll be dropping my Trap movie review. Basically, if you don't see it when you're watching this episode of the Cloud9 podcast, you probably will see it when it's uploaded, probably shortly after. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. New Cloud9 podcast episodes are getting uploaded to Rumble. I'm almost done with season 2. I've been putting in massive effort trying to get that done. And then I have the new episodes of this show and the Iron podcast going to the podcasting platforms. Once in a while, I hit like a technical snag. That's why they don't get uploaded as fast enough, but it's really easy to fix, honestly. It's less than 2 seconds to fix. And yeah, new content is dropping. Got a lot of stuff planned for you guys, and thank you guys for the support. This milestone is reached for this channel. Now I can work on getting other milestones done for other channels. This channel is already sufficient enough. It's going to be monetized eventually. I'm good. Now I'm going to work on getting the comic channel where I want it to be, and then I'm going to get the Yu-Gi-Oh channel where I want it to be, as well as that other channel that I'll announce what that is when I do the channel update video. So thank you guys for your support. Have a great weekend coming up. I'm MSK. aka Master Swag King. If you're a returning viewer or new viewer, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this episode of Cloud9 Podcast if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Also hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night, buddy.